Oh,
You are now.
good morning. I'm Rose from Grandma Rose's Open Pantry. And as y'all can see, I have a pie crust here. Thursday was Promise's birthday. And we are doing her little birthday thing Monday and Tuesday. And some of her cousins are coming, and they're going to come Monday and spend the night. And we're going to have a cookout with just them. And they're going to spend Tuesday with me. So she loves my pecan pie. Now this is just a regular all sugar, all
High
high test,
test.
high test pecan pie. So I'm making her one today, so I won't have to do that Monday.
This is only healthy in small amounts, not
Right? I wouldn't say
eating several
I wouldn't
slices.
say it was healthy at all. But I just took a bought pie crust this morning and just kind of fluted it around the edge, made it pretty. And I think I told y'all on a video the other day that Roy and I took some pecans and had them cracked. Well, that's what we've been doing. So far, we've shelled out. Well, they almost shell them. They crack them, then they blow them, and we've almost done 5 gallons. And I've got a little vacuum sealer here. I didn't invest in one of those big $200-300 ones.
We didn't get the nice one.
No, I bought this one probably 10 years ago and I've never used it that much. But a couple of years ago, I used it and it didn't work really well, but I just didn't know how. So I got it out this morning and I started vacuum sealing. Now, these are some that I've already chopped, and these are some that are halves. Most of them come out in halves, but I chop these because it takes up, you can be more in the bag and it takes up less space in the freezer. So,
And you use most of them chopped in it
yeah,
anyway.
I usually chop probably 98% of my pecans. The only way I use them in halves usually is if I decorate a cake or something like that for decoration. And I ordered this thing off of Amazon, I guess, uh 10 years ago anyway. But that's what we've been doing. We've been picking out nuts and
But they will last longer and pack tighter
yes, they will
in the
if you
freezer.
vacuum seal them.
For
Yes.
example, we are just eating our last couple of bags that we put up 2
2 years
years
ago.
ago.
Yep. Yep.
So they've been
Okay.
in the freezer the whole time.
Now, my pecan pie is I use 3 eggs. Now, this is just my recipe. There's there are so many recipes out there for pecan pie, but this one is the one that Promise and Chandler. Oh my, they were here a couple of weeks ago for like 3 days, and I made 3 pecan pies because they loved them so good. That was three.
Now, this is not a super sweet
No, it
pecan
isn't.
pie. It is
No,
sweet with sugar, but it's not super sweet.
that was 3 room temperature eggs. I'm going to beat them really well. I'm going to show y'all another little jewel that I found yesterday. And I loved it. I love it.
Every
This
time she
is
finds a jewel, my Social Security takes a hit.
this is 1/2 cup of dark karo syrup. Now, a lot of recipes call for 1 cup. I only put 1/2 cup of karo syrup. And I use karo because karo has no high fructose corn syrup in it. So I always get the karo brand, whether it's the white or the dark. Now to this, I'm going to add 1 cup of sugar. And I'm going to beat it up really well, really good. I've got my oven set on 350 and I'm going to cook it about 40 minutes.
This is about the quickest thing you can cook.
It is. It is so quick, and man, it is so good. Try to get all that sugar incorporated. I'm going to bring my pie crust back over here. Now, I sprayed my pie pan because the last couple of times they wanted it, the pie crust wanted to stick a little bit. So I sprayed it a little bit with non-stick cooking spray. This is my little jewel I found. Roy and I sometimes we go through Goodwill just looking around just to see what we can see. And on the one of their little end cap things, they have this, and it caught my eye. It is a measuring spoon, but y'all, it's a heaping teaspoon measuring spoon. And so, you know me, when I add vanilla to something, I always say, well, it's a little bit more than a teaspoon. So when I saw this heaping teaspoon and I measured it out this morning, it is more than a teaspoon, but not as much as 2 teaspoons. So it is a heaping teaspoon. So this morning,
Leave it to Rose.
my vanilla, I'm going to put a heaping teaspoon. So, so I just loved it. I thought it was so cute. I loved it. So I will use that a lot because I do use heaping a lot. Okay. Now, in my pecan pies, now this is nuts that we just cracked, that we just shelled last night. Man, they are so good. They are delicious. We're going to have about probably, oh goodness, 30 gallons probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we get through, because we have 300 pounds cracked and blown. So.
And you just chopped those, hand chopped.
I did. I just hand chopped them.
Right.
And y'all know I put mine. Some people put their pecans in the, let me get a spoon, in the bottom and pour their syrup over it. Some people put their syrup in and put their pecans over it. I like to put my pecans in my syrup here because when they cook, they rise to the top, but they've got the most beautiful like glaze over them. It's so pretty. Okay. Now this is the perfect pecan pie right here.
Now, if you weren't doing all this talking she's doing, you'd already have this thing.
Oh, good grief!
It's so quick to put in.
And I'm gonna leave this here because I'm gonna make another one. So when this cooks, it's gonna rise up to the top of this, and it's gonna be a pretty big pecan pie. So that's just the way it looks right now. And I'm about to make another one because they're gonna be here 2 days, and so I figure they'll eat too because it's gonna be Kale, Chandler, and Promise. Okay, I'm gonna set my timer for 40 minutes, and then after 40 minutes, I will check them. And I'm about to make another one. Now, I don't double my recipe. I don't, because I like for each pie to have the same amount. I'm not good at doubling stuff and then putting so much in this. I just like to do one at a time. If you want to double yours when you make 2 pies, that's up to you. But this is just the way I find that it works better for me. So when my pie gets ready, then I'm going to show you what it looks like.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Look, we've got 2 big pies to show.
Okay. I want y'all to look at this. This was after 40 minutes. This one cracked a little bit, but oh my, look how that glazed over. Beautiful. Now that's the way I like for my pecan pies to look.
Ooh.
Okay. Promise and Chandler and Kale are going to be real happy come Monday. So I love y'all. Please subscribe to my channel, hit that little notification bell, and share this video. I'm telling you, this is a really, really, really delicious pie. So share the video, and remember, food feeds the family, family feeds the heart, God feeds the soul. See y'all next time.